Amid mounting concerns over national security risks, the U.S. House of Representatives delivered a resounding message on Wednesday, March 13, 2024, by passing a bill that could have profound implications for the future of TikTok. The bill, which secured a decisive 3-5-2-6-5 vote in favor, with one member voting present, now stands poised for Senate review. President Joe Biden has affirmed his willingness to sign the legislation into law if it receives congressional approval.
Mr. President, will you commit to a debate with former President Trump?
It depends on his behavior.
Do you regret using the word illegal to describe immigrants last night, sir?
Well, I don't regret it. Technically not supposed to be here.
Do you still support banning TikTok? Would you sign that bill?
If they pass it, I'll sign it.
This move comes as lawmakers from both sides of the political spectrum express apprehensions regarding the popular social media platform's potential exploitation by the Chinese government. With over 150 million American users, TikTok, owned by China-based ByteDance, has faced persistent accusations of posing a threat to national security and being a conduit for Chinese espionage and disinformation campaigns. Despite TikTok's steadfast denials, legislators have rallied behind the bill, officially titled the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled in Applications Act. The legislation aims to compel ByteDance to divest itself of TikTok to a buyer approved by American authorities, ensuring the cessation of access to US user data and control over content algorithms.
Our page is called Consuming Couple. We focus on global cuisine, so both content creators here in New York City.
Our livelihood, for people, it is a genuine career, and it also really helps the restaurants and individual businesses. A lot of business owners I know, like chefs and restaurateurs, are on TikTok and they're driving sales to their restaurant through that now. And it's another form of marketing. You don't have to get in the big magazines, you don't have to get on one of the big lists to get customers anymore. They can have pages themselves, or they can get content creators to come in, and it makes a difference to their business.
In the beginning, when TikTok kind of first was blowing up, I guess post-pandemic, actually a ton more of our partnerships came from TikTok, and over time it's shifted over. So I think that's just showing the volatile nature of digital media and how things are just constantly changing.
Totally lose out on any income, and there's not many backup options when you have this career. We do create content for different restaurants and brands as well, so we have that income coming in. But I think if you're solely reliant on partnerships, then it's going to be their career is kind of over overnight unless you can jump onto Instagram.
The implications of this bill extend far beyond the immediate concerns of TikTok's fate. Legal experts anticipate a deluge of legal challenges should the ban be enforced, particularly in the absence of concrete evidence linking TikTok to Chinese government surveillance. As the bill transitions to the Senate, its fate remains uncertain. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has signaled a cautious approach, promising a thorough review upon its arrival in the upper chamber. While President Biden has pledged his support, former President Donald Trump, once an advocate for a TikTok ban, now voices opposition, citing concerns over the impact on young users and expressing skepticism over the effectiveness of such a measure.
Any ban on TikTok is not just banning the freedom of expression. You are literally causing huge harm to our national economy. We have small business owners that are here and small business owners from across the country that use TikTok to move our economy forward. All of our social media platforms need to be treated equally and need to be treated the same way. And to single out TikTok in this way, we believe is dangerous and certainly against freedom of expression.
Not only am I a no on tomorrow's TikTok ban bill, but I'm a hell no. I am highly concerned about our data being collected and being misused by both foreign adversaries and also domestic companies. But this bill does not fix that problem, let's be honest here.
Not a single thing that we heard in today's classified briefing was unique to TikTok. It was things that happen on every single social media platform. And frankly, the threats that they were talking to us about are things that will continue happening on every single social media platform, even if this legislation passes.
This app is so much more than just an app for dumb TikTok dances. So when I hear these elected officials literally mock and make fun of TikTok and its creators, I'm disgusted. This is a life-changing app. So many people, not only 5 million small businesses rely on it, but 170 million people rely on this app for more than just their livelihood.
Critics of the ban, including free speech advocates and digital rights groups, argue for a more holistic approach to addressing social media concerns, advocating for comprehensive digital privacy legislation. The broader debate underscores the complex interplay between national security imperatives, individual liberties, and the regulation of global digital platforms.
Yeah, I mean, I personally in 2020 was using my TikTok Live for all of the debates. I went live with my audience during them because I knew how important it was with the platform I have to get information out there and to like really rally people, especially young people, to vote. It's amazing. I was a part of a group called Gen Z for Change on TikTok then, and it was incredible to watch all of the young voices that are really putting out really important information for people that we don't see on the news every day, and giving it like their own personal twist and story, which I think is so helpful when it comes to like personalizing issues that some people don't experience that other people do. I am just gonna keep doing my thing, and I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna upload videos on other platforms. I'm gonna work on my book. I'm gonna sell my book, and I'm gonna probably not skip much of a beat. Obviously we have this kind of time until, like, it didn't disappear off our phones this morning. So I think, I'll just definitely be present with my audience.
In the meantime, a groundswell of support has emerged among TikTok users, creators, and small business owners utilizing the Keep TikTok hashtag to resist the potential ban. However, amidst these debates, the Electronic Frontier Foundation cautions that even if TikTok is banned or sold, the underlying challenge of safeguarding user data from foreign interference remains unresolved, highlighting the persistent complexities at the intersection of technology and national security.